Hello there, my beautiful Gemini friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. Now, Gemini, this is your energy check-in reading, everyone. And what I'm going to do for you today is open your reading with an Enchanted Forest Oracle card. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you, followed by a bonus card from the Spirit Animals Oracle deck, and then an angel number. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, everyone, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that Spirit would like you to hear today. So we are getting remember who you are. Gemini, remember who you are, my friends. I don't know if any of you are seeing a unicorn or a white horse. This is coming in as a confirmation of this reading. If you're not, you're seeing one now on your screen. So the message for you is you carry stardust in your bones, your ancestors' wisdom in your blood, and the whole universe in your soul. Know yourself and nothing will bring you down. So once again, you carry stardust in your bones, your ancestors' wisdom in your blood, and the whole universe in your soul. Know yourself and nothing will bring you down. So look at that. I love that for you today. Very powerful message. Know that you are uniquely you, Gemini. There is no one like you, and that is your power. All right, so we've got the Hierophant card. We have a major expansion happening here consciously for you, Gemini. I feel there's a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge coming in from some source. This could be through books. This could be through you learning, taking a course, or this could be something from the spiritual realm. But definitely you're experiencing this. So the Hierophant card is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it's in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. All right, and we have the Queen of Swords. This is a very powerful and grounded energy, feminine, open, receptive, right? There's clarity here as well. And there is, again, the bigger picture, having some foresight here, growth, and again, expansion. So the Queen of Swords. And we also have the Nine of Wands. Protect your energy here, Gemini. I feel that some of you might be surrounded by energies that distract you, that maybe pull you down to a lower vibration. Some of you might be feeling tested or challenged in some way. Spirit is asking you to keep yourself grounded and rooted, okay? I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Now, this is going to strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So look at that, Gemini. What a powerful spread here for you today. So some of you are seeing the number 5, 13, and 9. These are confirmations of these numbers that there's something definitely in this reading for you today, but also 5, 1, 3, 9 in that sequence. That's also a confirmation. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. All right, so we have a major expansion. I really feel that spiritually you are growing, you're expanding, you are ascending, but there's something else happening that's a bit different. And I feel you're lighting up here, Gemini. And what I'm getting here is, first off, you're blessed, very blessed at this time. So Spirit is wanting you to really be open and receptive because clarity is setting in for you, and there's a lot of messages that you're going to receive, signs that you're going to see that actually are messages that you understand, right? Sometimes we see things and we don't get it. It's like, oh, there's a bird that went by, but all of a sudden there's a message in that bird and you're able to read it. This is what's happening here with the Hierophant card for you. You are spiritually connected here, Gemini, on a way more different scale and level than most people here, and that is even elevating, that is heightening. So your senses are going to be heightened. There's this different sense of being within yourself as well. It feels like you're merging and bonding to the superhuman version of yourself, your spirit, your soul, okay? So it's a soul journey. This is what's happening here. I don't know if any of you have recently done something new. This feels to me like what I experienced in my life that was tied to this. This was quantum hypnotherapy, where it took me to this completely different level, and I remembered a lot of things from my past life. So my past lives. And I feel there's something like this happening to you. I'm also getting reincarnation and rebirth with this. Now, the other energy that I'm picking up here is someone that has their beliefs or something has shifted recently with the way that you see the world, the way that you even see God, the way that you see a person. Something is shifting. And I feel there's a lot of truths that are coming out here, a lot that you might be questioning because you're seeing this, because you're experiencing this, which in turn leads you to look for knowledge, to look for information. So this is where that expansion is happening, because all of a sudden you're having these realizations and breakthroughs around someone or something. Very, very interesting. And I'm getting religion here. I'm getting a spiritual awakening, but I'm also getting spiritual teachings, something to do with books. So this is why I feel some of you might be reading a little bit more books than normal. Perhaps it's blowing your mind in a way that you haven't experienced before because of the knowledge, because of the information there and the way that you're connecting to it. And maybe you're meant to take on a coach, someone that can mentor you around this. That way you can gain more information and even master it, because I feel that some of you are wanting to master something here, especially with knowledge, right? You're wanting to gain more information so you can actually teach it to other people and become the best version of yourself in that maybe spiritual industry, right? This is what I'm getting here with this card today. And maybe you're seeing somebody that is a spiritual leader, someone that has a business. Perhaps they gave you information. So you could have seen a tarot reader. Maybe you saw a psychic, a medium, and there's some information that they gave you. And now you're taking that information and you're applying it, or perhaps you're taking it to someone else, another medium, another psychic, to compare or, gain more information by looking at different avenues here. What is that you're looking for? Gemini, you're gonna have to share with me in the comment section below, but just know that you are growing, you're expanding. There's a lot that you're going to discover through this energy here. And you're actually coming to a place where you're changing, your beliefs are changing, your values are changing as you are gaining more information. And Spirit is actually asking you if there's something that you're not in alignment with, especially with what you believe. They're wanting you to shift that into something that you believe, and to actually, they're showing me the 10 commandments. It's like, make your own 10 commandments. Make your own, principles, your own list of things that you stand by that are true to you. Okay, this is what's popping up here with this. All right, that's really interesting and very powerful. Like, I'm just feeling a very powerful white light energy that is moving through you right now. And you're coming to this place in your life where you're going to ground yourself here. I feel that you're going to put some roots in. You're going to grow in this place. This is where the growth is coming in, but you have a clear picture. It's almost like you understand things on a different level, and you're able to take action from the thoughts that you're receiving through this connection. So maybe you're channeling energy. Maybe there's another entity, a deity, something that you're connecting to. You're channeling the energy into something that is showing up in your reality, right? It's like you're giving birth to this idea, and you're now nurturing it and taking care of it and seeing it grow in your garden of life. All right. So the other thing that I'm picking up with this is you're a leader. You are a leader somewhere in your life. Specific area where, because you're clearly focused, you're clearly fully there, like you're a problem solver. It's almost like you understand things more than the average person here. Gemini, you're able to make quick decisions and people trust you. That's the thing here. Some of you, I'm getting a judge coming in, a judge, I don't know, maybe a courthouse, something to do with court, lawyers. This is really interesting. Maybe you are a judge, you're a person of authority, a leader somewhere where People listen to you. They respect your opinions. They value your opinions, and you're able to direct people in the right way because you're able to foresee it. So maybe you are gifted and people come to you to receive readings and information because you are the seer, right? You are the oracle. That is so interesting how it's coming back all the way around. So perhaps you're mastering your craft here, Gemini, and you're starting to realize how much power and how much information that you actually have, that you can actually be in a place where you could share all of this with the world. And you're seeing a lot of success, a lot of growth. I'm getting a lot of connections coming in. The connections now opening doors here for you. A lot of beautiful things that are taking place here. And this is the energy that you're putting out there. Now, Spirit wants you to focus on your self-care here as well, to nurture yourself. Your body is communicating with you right now. I feel for some of you, your body's been trying to communicate with you. Sometimes we have to turn off the noise of the outside world in order to tune into what our body's trying to tell us. And I feel that I've been getting this for a lot of signs for a little while now, is to focus on your health, your wellness, everyone. This is a card of nurture. It's a card of taking care of yourself. Self-love and self-care. I feel you have it on your mind. Perhaps you're not applying it. Now is the time to apply it because your health needs it. Your wellness needs it. I don't know if any of you are in your mind a lot. Maybe you don't have clear thinking at this time. Spirit is saying maybe it has to do with your diet. Maybe it has to do with your nutrition, the things that you eat, right? So what they're saying here is, if you're eating garbage food, then you're going to experience a garbage world, right? You're not going to be fully present because food does fog you. It doesn't make you feel good. So I feel diet here might need to be looked at. Make sure that you're looking at the ingredients of the things that you are eating, everyone. I feel your body needs nourishment, and it's this vessel that actually creates everything for us in this reality, so we have to take care of it. Very important that you take care of yourself here. Okay, it's a message. Some of you have been asking for a sign, and I feel that Spirit is asking you, take care of yourself first. You need to take care of your well-being, and I feel this is such a powerful and strong message. And again, with everything that is happening, they're trying to get you to remember who you are. There's this realization, this understanding, this connection to source, your higher self. Maybe this whole experience is challenging for you. Maybe it's just too much. Maybe you feel like you're being tested through here. You're not sure what's going on. This is where it's so important that you ground yourself. Ground yourself. Have some sort of practice that you do every single day that helps you keep centered, self-regulated, whatever this is for you. For me, this is yoga. I just discovered this recently. I do animal flow and yoga, and I put my earphones on and I get into that flow. I do my own little moves. I've created it. I have a set and I just follow that. Sometimes I change it up, but oh my gosh, I get into this flow. I go into this other energy, and it relieves me of whatever this is, weight, things that disturb your energy, right? So this is what they want you to do, is have some healthy boundaries up. Okay, not to have some that are so high that you're not open, but just enough that you're able to look over and you're open and receive, right? But you're not going to tolerate things or interact with energies that deplete your own energy or drain it in some way. Interact or interfere with it where you're catching yourself off course. So have a line and make sure that people are not crossing that line and that there are consequences for doing so. And they're wanting you to come from a place of love, kindness, and compassion here as well. With grace. We don't have to be irate or angry or come from a lower vibrational place when we're putting those lines in place, or holding someone responsible for stepping over that line. Now, Spirit is also wanting you to stand up for yourself, especially if you feel like you're being bullied somewhere in your life. I feel maybe someone is bullying you. You're not a doormat here, everyone. Stand up for yourself. You're meant to. You're not meant to tolerate or take some of that energy that someone might be throwing on you. Sometimes what happens is you have to change your environment, right? Sometimes you can't change people. I've never tried to change a person, right? And I know you can't change people. I've seen other people try to change people. It just never works out, right? Everyone has their own journey. They're going through their own life's experience, right? They have to go through what they're going through. You don't have to take part in what they're going through, right? So you can choose to give your energy to the places and people you want to, or you can choose to not to. And remember that no is a complete sentence. You're enlightened right now. You have a lot of power. You're also, some of you might be vulnerable because this might be intense, this energy that you're going through. But allow yourself to keep yourself grounded, and nothing can actually stop you. Make sure you're taking time to rest and take care of yourself as well while you're going about your day here, making things happen. And honestly, I feel that when you stand in your integrity, when you stand as your true self and speak your truth, it's undeniable, right? And what's happening is you're moving to this other level, Gemini, this completely different level. And maybe that's challenging for some of you, where you're starting to experience that things are changing in your life. Maybe people that were once there are starting to dissolve out of your life, like they're starting to become distant. And I feel it's because you're growing, right? You're coming to this new level, and there's new energy here, and Spirit wants you to actually be open, but protect yourself from old energies that try to pull you back towards that old energy, right? You're moving up in the world right now, and you're going to move up pretty quickly here, everyone. So allow yourself to move. Don't hold yourselves back. Don't let anyone else hold you back. I remember when I was in a relationship in my life, and when I was with that person, I'm someone that loves to grow. I like to be free. I'm a Gemini sun and Gemini rising. And I don't like being held down, and he would hold me down. And I saw no improvements in my life. I saw no growth in my life. And then I had to leave. I said, you know what? I can't do this. And the minute I left, I've experienced the most growth in my life. I have met a perfect partner, someone that allows me to grow, allows me to be who I am. So perhaps some of you are breaking free from something that is allowing you to now expand in your life and grow. And perhaps you have something maybe from the past there that is trying to pull you back towards it. So it's really important that you protect your energy at this time, especially from those kind of energies. But also, there's a lot of energy that you're putting out there. So just be mindful of how much energy you're putting somewhere, especially if you're feeling depleted of energy. Sometimes we spend a lot of time on social media, scrolling the internet for no rhyme or reason, right? Maybe you're trying to get something done and you're finding it challenging because of all the distractions. We got to organize these distractions. We have to get rid of them, everyone. They're not good. They're just there to distract. There's no benefit of it. So if you're able to keep that managed and balanced in your life, you're going to see yourself growing even faster. Okay, so major expansion happening for you spiritually here on a personal, individual level here, everyone. This is very powerful. So I'm going to go ahead and pull a bonus card from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook here. It comes with an oracle message and a protection message. So we are getting Wombat Spirit. Be at home. Have any of you seen a wombat? This is a confirmation for you. If you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. So we have the number 68 on the card. Perhaps you're seeing this number somewhere in your life, or you're 68 years old. That's coming in as a confirmation for you today. Those of you looking for timing, I'm getting 68 days and 68 hours around the message of this card. So the message for you is burrowing deep into the ground, remaining safe, sound, and well-fed with family is a special trait of the wombat. Home sweet home is always available if you recognize that well-being is the truth of life. Wombat Spirit reminds you to be truly at home in your world. You need to find comfort within your own skin. You do this by accepting all your experiences without judgment, through a deep honesty and love of life. When you feel the freedom to be yourself, you can begin to truly feel at home in your life. With your family and tribe, right now, you're in a beautiful place where you can hang up the coat and your identity and settle into a true sense of home and well-being, understanding that all is well. Everything you do from this place rings true in harmony with spirit. Now, the protection message for you is, could it be that you're not feeling comfortable in your own skin? Thinking that the only way you can be with others is to hide under the protection of a mask or identity you created to protect yourself from getting hurt. This mask is a persona, and it's supposed to make you look strong, but it really just robs you of your integrity. Wombat spirit arrives to nudge you to drop the false masks because it is not others who will hurt you now. It is you who you are hurting yourself when you are not being authentic. It's okay though, you can course correct if you are willing to be yourself no matter what comes. Even if others are not in agreement with your authenticity, you are safe with spirit. So they're wanting you to be at home in your own skin, in your own energy here, everyone. All right, so Wombat spirit for you today. Let's go ahead and pull an angel number. Some of you are seeing angel numbers, repeating numbers in your life. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance. So we are getting for you rewards. You're going to experience rewards in your life. If you're seeing the number 5656, this is a confirmation of this message for you today. So you are manifesting very quickly. You're seeing this already in your life, Gemini. You're going to experience professional growth, significant change in your life, which is showing up through your spread today. And you're going to experience fruits of your labor here, everyone. So very exciting times for all of you. Know that rewards are coming. Hey, my beautiful friends, I'm so happy to announce that we now have memberships available on my channel. So those of you that have been looking to support me, my channel, and my work, you can now do so by becoming a member of this channel. As a member, you get perks. Some of those perks right now on the level 1 scale are custom badges and emojis that I made myself for all of you to use. All right, and there's more levels incoming over the next little while here. But first, we've got the level 1, which is the beautiful friends at $2.99. So if you're interested in supporting me, this is a really good way to do that. So I'm looking forward to see where we could take this community. I'm so grateful and thankful for all of you because without you, this wouldn't be possible. So thank you so much, everyone. So this is your message, this is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.